Education in Metaverse. Exploring the new frontier of learning. Education in the metaverse has the potential to greatly improve and transform the learning experience for students. The metaverse is the next generation of internet. The potential for education in the metaverse is vast, as it would allow for immersive learning experiences, and the ability to interact with others in a virtual space. It could also potentially allow for more personalized learning experiences, as students could learn at their own pace and in a way that best suits their learning style. After COVID-19 breakout, online learning has become more prevalent across schools and universities. However, online learning, operating in 2D, has several limitations and inefficiencies, both for synchronous and asynchronous learning. Imagine sitting through all those online lectures in Zoom or Google Meet. You have limited options for interacting with other participants and expressing your feelings in these 2D environments. Long classroom sessions on synchronous platforms such as Zoom can lead to online fatigue. On the other hand, how often do you experience engaging classes when you take classes online? Is it common for you to replay videos when you lose focus? Are you one of those people who rush through the videos just so that you can get a certificate of completion? That's what a lot of people do. It's no wonder online classes have high dropout rates. Metaverse enable learners to enter a learning environment as avatars without constraints of time and location, using wearable devices such as virtual reality and augmented reality. Avatars are digital representations of people inside the metaverse. In a previous video, we discussed role of avatar in the metaverse. In the metaverse, social connections, personalized, collaborative, and informal learning will reach a new level. A metaverse learning environment allows learners to engage cognitively with the information space and focus undistracted on learning content. Additionally, metaverse learning allows students to visualize concepts they would not be able to visualize in a physical environment. The interactive and experiential nature of the metaverse can help to engage learners and keep them motivated to learn. Metaverse can revolutionize education in a number of ways. Virtual classrooms can be set up in the virtual world. It is also possible for schools, colleges, and universities to establish virtual campuses in the metaverse. Learning scenes can be recreated virtually or simulated completely in the metaverse based on real-world learning environments. For example, it is impossible for people to return to the real world for a history lesson on ancient Babylonia or other ancient civilization. However, sites of ancient Babylonia can be reconstructed and represented using 3D modeling technologies in the metaverse world. What if students had the opportunity to learn about the nervous system and circulatory system in an immersive environment? Students can interact with a 3D model of the human body to learn deep and advanced concepts. With the use of advanced technologies, the metaverse can even help doctors learn surgeries. The metaverse enables active learning methods such as problem solving, project-based learning, and game-based learning. By gamifying learning in an immersive environment, Metaverse enhances its effectiveness. A Metaverse game that teaches educational concepts can be a lot of fun to play. From the design of course content to its evaluation, learning courses can be designed, gamified, or evaluated using serious games. Metaverse can be used to conduct virtual scientific experiments. Virtual laboratories can be created in the metaverse using modeling and rendering technologies. These are experiments conducted in a virtual environment, rather than in a physical laboratory. In many educational institutions, theoretical training is prioritized over practical experiment training due to the lack of physical laboratories or their higher costs. The metaverse can overcome several limitations of learning in a physical environment. For example, experiments that require expensive equipment and materials or that could be risky, irreversible, or toxic in the real world can be conducted virtually in the metaverse. Virtual experiments can facilitate collaboration between learners and researchers, as they can work together in the same virtual environment and share data and results in real time. The immersive environment of a metaverse can create a great learning settings for learning languages. Language learning requires a strict learning environment at first, especially when it comes to listening and speaking classes. Metaverse can define and design various learning contexts that allow learners to learn language. It is possible to practice dialogue specific to a specific setting in a learning environment, such as an airport. As an example, one speaking lesson could involve asking for flight information in an airport context in order to practice speaking skills. Creating such learning scenarios is quite unrealistic in the real world. However, in the metaverse, learners can attend simulated airport settings where they can interact with avatar partners or with predefined intelligent non-player characters of airport staff. Artificial intelligence can be used to create advanced language practice sets as students learn and progress. Additionally, an AI language tutor can walk with the user in the metaverse in a conversational mode, so that the user can practice and learn without worrying about making mistakes. Metaverse can also be used for advanced training and research. When combined with digital twins, it will have disruptive potential in research. In the metaverse, highly specialized and complex jobs can be trained. There are endless possibilities for education in the metaverse. By utilizing the virtual world, we can create virtual field trips, virtual labs, virtual classrooms, learning scenes, learning contexts, and facilitate collaborative and personalized learning, simulations, and game-based learning. The metaverse can promote inclusive education. It is conceivable that the metaverse could serve as an ideal zone that allows children with special needs to study side by side with general learners. Moreover, metaverse education can break the obsolete concept of class separation. Additionally, it is possible to reward students for their learning efforts. In some metaverse platforms, students may earn coins or tokens based on achieving goals or milestones. These tokens can be converted into cryptocurrencies depending on the token economics of the platform. Education is one of the segments that hugely benefits from better adoption of the metaverse. The metaverse will not replace physical classrooms or teachers, nor will AI replace them. But they will fundamentally alter classrooms and roles of teachers and fundamentally revolutionize learning. Education leaders and academicians must adapt to the ways of the internet to design innovative teaching methods. To achieve the dream of revolutionizing education in the metaverse, current educational frameworks and mindsets must also be addressed. Education policy makers can make a difference here. Additionally, students should educate themselves about any adverse effects they may experience in the metaverse. Metaverse is inevitable. Get ready for a new internet in the making. Follow the channel to stay updated about Web3, Metaverse and related technologies that can transform your life and career. Like, share and subscribe.